Alright guys, welcome to your 44th video, and in this video what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys how to create one of these panels right here. So you see these different panels that say items, trades, messages, my account. Well, all of these panels right here are the default panels for every single user. However, on this website, since it's such a huge website and it needs kind of monitoring by managers, certain users are going to be assigned the role moderator and administrators. The users who probably develop the most, help with the site, they're going to be granted the privileges, and it's kind of not a privilege because they're going to be responsible for watching over everyone, deleting spam, approving posts, so on and so forth. So what I did is I made them a separate panel, which you can't see in this video because I'm just logged in as a normal user, but they have a separate panel called moderator at the top. And instead of this, blue background, navy blue, theirs is red. And instead of things like active, pending, add item, which any user can do, they have special things like approve spam, or excuse me, delete spam, look at reported items, so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make that panel. And once you guys understand how to make that panel, you guys are going to understand how to make all these panels: items, trades, messages, my account. There's only one little bit of code that's different to make it blue instead of red. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to query the database to see if the user viewing their My Account page is indeed a moderator. So this is how we do that. Result equals MySQL query, and of course put my double quotation marks. So in the users database, each user gets assigned a certain role. Now, I can't remember what the default role is. I think it's just called a user, but some users are going to have the role mod or admin. So that's where we got to look for whenever the user's, running this query. So select all from users, where, of course, user underscore ID equals my ID. And because, of course, this is going to return everywhere that it queries your ID, so it's going to return one row no matter what. But we only want to query it if role equals mod or role equals admin. Now, if you guys are wondering what's the difference between an admin and a mod, an admin is pretty much the god of the website. They can do anything. They can ban people, they can delete people's accounts. A mod has a lot of power, but not as much as an admin. A moderator on this website is going to be able to, delete spam, delete certain posts, but they aren't going to be able to, delete users or, like change the style of the website or something. So that's the difference. And of course, you can't be a mod and an admin. It doesn't make sense. So that's why I query this. So if you are a moderator or an administrator, then what should happen is this should, of course, query one row successfully. And let's go ahead and test for that right now. So if this does query one row, then that means that you have the privileges. So if MySQL num rows, and of course we need to pass in a result set right here, is equal to 1, which pretty much means equals 1, then that must mean that you have the privileges, or you are a moderator or an administrator. So what do we want to do in this instance? Well, we just want to go ahead and display that moderator panel because, we don't want to show it to every single user. We only want to show it to the moderators. So only if you are a moderator or administrator, then echo your panel. Pretty cool. So the panel for this is div, and it has the ID. I hate when I do that. Actually, I hate putting all this crap in double quotes, but I actually need it. Okay, so div ID, and this is mod nav, and this div right here is just for spacing. Div. So that div's for spacing. Now, next thing, I'm going to write a span, and all this span does is it surrounds the one second, I can't type and talk at the same time. It surrounds the title, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. The header, this one says items, this one says trades, messages, my account. You see how it's kind of white with it has kind of a shaded background. That's all it does. This span is called nav headings, and it just makes that title look cool. So the title for this panel is moderator, and that span. So now our title looks cool. Now what we want to do is we want to list all of the options. So you see in the trades panel it has 4 options: offers received, offers made, declined, and completed trades. Well, in this moderator panel, I'm going to go ahead and well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you guys how to first make the options, and then in the next video I'm going to show you guys why I wrote all of this code, because I know a lot of people are saying, you know what, you could have just made a loop or a single variable or an array or something, but I cannot think of a way where I can do this. I don't know if I'm just you know, going crazy or just looked at this code for so long, but I know I have a lot of subscribers, so I'm hoping that one of you guys could fix the problem that I can't solve. So that's what I'm going to teach you guys what I did in this video, and hopefully one of you guys will come up with a better solution, because I know this is messy and I know it looks kind of useless, so you know, I'm relying on you for that. So what I did is I put all of those options, like offers received, offers made, declined, and completed trades, in an unordered list. So of course my unordered list, and I just put the class is menu, and this isn't the problem right here. This is just for styling purposes. Now the reason that I made the unordered list is because you know, like I said, for styling purposes. So each of those options is actually, of course, a list item. Probably didn't even need to explain that. You need list items in unordered list. Now what I did is I made them a link to, you know, add item, offers received, so on and so forth. So the first link is a href equals, and what's the first one? Mod underscore pending. And this link is where the moderator can go, if you are a moderator, and pretty much review all of the items that are pending review. Do you want to approve them, or if it's like porn or spam or something, then you deny them and they don't get accepted to the website. So let me just go ahead and write pending, and that's where the problem is, but I'll explain that in the next video. So now what I want to do is okay, I'll explain all of this. I know that I'm saying, you know, I'll explain it in the next video, but I need to go ahead and in detail explain everything, so I can't really do it right here. So pending variable all pending, and to end this we'll just go ahead and end the link like that. So this is the style I have right now, and guys, all this code is pretty much good in my opinion. It's this code obviously that we need to clean up. So anyways, let me go ahead and recap one last time why I did the things I did, and in the next video I'm going to explain to you guys why I have a problem and why I am begging for your guys' help. So basically all we did in this video is we wanted to make a panel for the moderator. So of course the first thing we need to do is we don't want to display it to everyone, only the moderators and administrators. So if you are a moderator or administrator, then this is going to be one, and then you're going to echo out the panel. Now the div is just for spacing, to, you know, make sure it appears on the left and at the top, so on and so forth. This is just to make a cool title, and all of the links are put neatly and nicely into an unordered list. So none of that is really bad. The bad thing is this, and I'm going to be talking about that, like I said, in the next video. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and please check out the next video. And yeah, everything will make sense then.